Hello. Hello. Yes. So let's get into the talk straight away. So today we'll be discussing a CogVLM, which is an open source visual language foundation model. So we'll be discussing this work in deep. So we'll get into all the details like how model architecture, the motivation to it, as well as the training details as well. Okay. So myself, Praveen Kumar Pokala. So basically, the visual language foundational model or vision language models. So the intention of those models is basically to solve visual understanding tasks such as image captioning. So, for example, if you look into all these images in this slides, right? So you can see that there are a lot of images and the corresponding textual description of the visual semantics present in the image, right? So, for example, if you look into the first row and second column, so you can see there is an image, so where the two dogs are playing, right? So the description, corresponding textual description is two dogs plays in the grass, right? Similarly, third one, a dog swims in the water. So it's like a textual description corresponding to the visual content present in the image. So this is one kind of visual understanding task. So another one, so visual question and answering. Suppose there is an image and there is a question. So suppose, for example, if you look into a particular star first image, right? So what is the main product on the store shelves? So it has to look at the vision language model has to look into those visual content in order to answer the questions posed over there. So suppose, for example, right side, are there any bananas? Are there means it has a like binary answering, yes or no. Similarly, how many pineapples are there? Three or zero? What type of products are on this image? So vegetables and fruits. So these are the different type of visual question answering tasks, right? So these are the example visual, but there are a lot more other tasks are there. But for example, I have given the image captioning and VQ are the main one of the primary visual understanding tasks present over here. So basically, as I told, so as an outline to the CogVLM, right? Actually, what CogVLM introduced? Basically, it is an open source visual language foundation model, as I mentioned. So in a way, what it did was it tries to move away from the shallow alignment method. So it tries to introduce a visual expert module, trainable visual expert module that allows a deep fusion of visual and language features. So without degrading the performance of the NLP tasks. So whatever the LLM, because in the visual language models, right, as we go ahead, we will discuss, there are large language models also sitting within that one, right? So when we fine tune or when we like we'll take the LLM pre-trained models or foundational models and we'll try to adapt it to the visual language foundation model. So in that context, what would happen is its natural language generation abilities might go down. So that is because of the shallow alignment methods. So what is the meaning of shallow alignment methods? Basically, in a way, if I want to put it in a straightforward way, it is basically we have to take image features and convert into the space which language models can understand. That is the input space of the language model, right? So mapping the image features into the input space of a language model, and it is a 17 billion model. So they have shown that it is kind of outperforming on a 17 classic class model benchmarks. Okay. So